We often treat financial struggle as a simple calculation of income versus expenses. In reality, persistent lack is frequently the result of a cognitive glitch. You likely recognize the symptoms. Earning an extra dollar feels like moving mountains. Every door to a new opportunity appears locked from the inside, and at the end of the month, you are left with profound exhaustion. These are the predictable outputs of a hidden psychological operating system known as the scarcity mindset. We can patch this system using 4 specific steps, including a method for building confidence that only functions through physical execution. To resolve chronic financial stagnation, we have to look past the exact dollar amounts leaving our bank accounts and start diagnosing the psychological inputs we are feeding into our brains. This flowchart maps the glitch. The baseline input of scarcity assumes a permanent deficit. Your brain shifts into a defensive posture, prioritizing safety and making fear-based decisions. The output follows clear logic. You hoard resources, filter out opportunities, and hit a developmental dead end. Life is not perfectly equal, and for many, acquiring money is a genuine, objective difficulty. The danger arises when you conclude that growth is impossible. That belief acts as a self-fulfilling prophecy, halting forward action before you even make an attempt. While your mindset cannot print money or alter external economic realities, it dictates your behavioral response to those realities. But there is an alternative operating system. The abundance mindset processes the exact same external reality through a different cognitive filter. When facing a financial obstacle, scarcity says, "I can't afford this." Abundance asks a structural question: how can I create more? In both scenarios, the bank account balance is identical. The external situation hasn't changed. Only the cognitive filter has. Shifting your internal monologue from a statement of permanent limitation to a question of possibility is the first step toward changing your real-world financial output. Step 1 to installing the system upgrade is changing your baseline input. You replace the passive observation, "Why is money so hard?" with the actionable query, "How do I improve my income?" Step 2 requires shifting your focus toward active growth. Specifically, you dedicate your energy to acquiring new, high-leverage skills. This shows a direct relationship. The moment you acquire a new skill, you generate new options. When you have new options, you can develop diversified income sources. Step 3 involves strictly limiting negative external inputs. You have to curate what enters your brain. Constant exposure to fear-based content reinforces the scarcity algorithm, effectively blocking the system upgrade. These first 3 steps act as a psychological firewall. By blocking out passive fear, your brain gains the bandwidth required for active problem solving. That brings us to step 4. Most people assume confidence is generated by overthinking or meticulously planning a next move. Confidence is a byproduct of physical action. It only comes from executing small, deliberate steps in the real world. Even micro-progress serves as proof to your brain. It overwrites the scarcity belief system by demonstrating that movement is possible. Financial stagnation is a signal that your current psychological framework has reached its limit. It requires a system update. Upgrading how you think changes how you act, and your actions are the only mechanism that can shift your reality, revealing that what felt like an inescapable struggle was a cognitive glitch all along.